Have you ever wondered why the Japanese seem to live such long, healthy lives? Right now, Japan has over 90,000 people who are more than 100 years old. And what's truly amazing is that most of them can still walk, take care of themselves, and even do morning exercises every day. Meanwhile, in many other countries, including the US, we invest heavily in our health, from gym memberships and supplements to high-tech wellness gadgets. Yet once people hit their 50s or 60s, many start feeling weaker, less mobile, dealing with joint pain, dizziness, or memory lapses. So what are the Japanese doing differently? Their secret to staying strong and flexible into their 90s and 100s isn't just about good genes or a special diet. It's about the small daily movements they've practiced for decades. These exercises may look simple, but they're the key to maintaining balance, strength, and independence for life. And in today's video, I'm going to share 6 easy exercises inspired by Radio Taiso, the morning routines practiced by millions of Japanese people to stay healthy, flexible, and mentally sharp even past 65. But before we begin, tell me, where are you watching from? I'd love to see our Naturally Strong 60 community grow around the world, learning how to live stronger, healthier lives naturally.
1. Towel twist. Among the many habits of the Japanese, there's one simple exercise that's often called their small but mighty secret, the towel twist. It's incredibly easy to do. Just grab a small towel, hold it at shoulder height, pull it slightly taut, then slowly twist your torso to the right and then to the left, gently and with control. It may look light and effortless, but this movement actually wakes up your core muscles, makes your spine more flexible, opens up your shoulders, and even helps activate both sides of your brain at once. A 20-year study in Japan found that people who practiced this simple exercise daily lived, on average, 7 years longer while maintaining better strength, memory, and reflexes. All it takes is 2 minutes every morning or evening. No gym, no fancy equipment. Just a towel, a few mindful breaths, and you've already started your journey toward a younger, more energized body.
2. Single leg stand. One of the simplest prescriptions Japanese doctors give their older patients isn't a pill. It's the single leg stand, just 1 minute on each side. It sounds easy, but the results are remarkable. When you stand on one leg, your body makes hundreds of micro-adjustments every second to stay balanced. That gentle instability wakes up your core muscles, hips, ankles, and your brain's balance center. A 15-year study from Fukuoka University found that people who practiced this daily had 68% fewer hip fractures and 75% fall-related injuries. In fact, your ability to balance on one leg is now considered a stronger predictor of longevity than blood pressure or cholesterol. So next time you brush your teeth, try it. Lift one foot. Breathe steady. Just 1 minute twice a day, and you're training both your body and your brain to stay young.
Part 3. Floor sitting transition, your daily longevity test. When was the last time you sat down on the floor and stood back up without using your hands? It sounds simple, right? But it's actually one of the most accurate tests of biological age. And here's the truth, many younger people can't even do it. I've always believed this, the way you move daily is the way you age. In Japan, sitting and standing from the floor is just part of life. They eat, rest, and even socialize that way. And that's what keeps their hips mobile, legs strong, and independence intact. A study from the University of Tsukuba found that older adults who could sit and rise unaided had lower mortality rates over the next 6 years. Why? Because that movement trains your entire body, muscles, joints, and even your brain's coordination centers. So let me ask you, could you do it today? Try it later. Kneel down, use a chair for support if needed, and rise slowly. Every repetition is your body remembering how it was designed to move, freely and naturally. Part 4. Sampo, Slow Walking, the Art of Mindful Movement. We all know walking is good for us, but have you ever walked so slowly that you could feel every step? In Japan, they call it Sampo, the art of slow, mindful walking. No earbuds, no rush, no counting steps. Just breathing. Inhale for 2 steps, hold for 2, exhale for 4. Every breath, every step. It's how they reconnect their body and mind. I love this idea because it's not about burning calories, it's about finding calm. Research from Kyoto University found that seniors who practiced Sampo daily had over 60% better arterial flexibility and walked like people 20 years younger. So tomorrow morning, take a short walk, no distractions, no music. Just your breath, your steps, and a quiet sense of being present. That's how the Japanese tune their bodies and minds, and you can too.
Part 5. Deep Squat Rest, the hidden habit that keeps Japanese hips and knees young. If you ever walk through a park in Tokyo early in the morning, you might notice something surprising. Men and women in their 70s or 80s resting comfortably in a deep squat, chatting, reading, even trimming bonsai trees. The first time I saw it, I thought, if most Americans tried that, we'd need help standing back up. But here's the thing. In Japan, squatting isn't a workout, it's just part of daily life. And because of that, their bodies never forget how to move naturally. A 12-year study showed that older adults who could hold the deep squat for just 2 minutes were 70% less likely to need assisted living and had stronger hips, knees, and ankles well into old age. I often tell my viewers, if you can't sit comfortably close to the ground, your body might be aging faster than you think. So start simple. Lean against a wall. Place a small towel under your heels and hold for 20 or 30 seconds a day. You'll feel your hips open, your back loosen, and your knees thank you for it.
Part 6. Radio Taiso, the 3-minute national ritual that keeps Japan moving. If you ever visit Japan early in the morning, you'll hear a familiar melody at exactly 6:30 a.m. It's not the news, it's Radio Taiso, Japan's 3-minute national exercise routine that's been running for nearly a century. What amazes me is how millions of people, from school kids to office workers to 90-year-olds, all stop whatever they're doing and move together in perfect rhythm. Just 3 minutes, no gym, no sweating, yet their whole body wakes up. There are 13 simple moves: shoulder rolls, side bends, knee lifts, arm circles. It looks gentle, but research shows those who do Radio Taiso daily have 40% fewer falls and 55% less chronic back pain. It lubricates the joints, loosens the body, and energizes the mind. What I love most is the spirit behind it. They don't do it to live forever. They do it to live well, live joyfully, and move together. So let me ask you, would you take 3 minutes tomorrow morning, just 3, to move with purpose like the Japanese do? It might just change how your whole day feels. As you can see, the secret to Japan's longevity isn't genetics or supplements. It's in the small, mindful movements they do every single day. They don't fight aging, they flow with it. Just 15 minutes a day, 6 simple exercises. The towel twist, single leg stand, floor transition, Sampo, deep squat, and Radio Taiso. That's how millions of Japanese elders stay strong, clear-minded, and independent, even past 90. And you can too. You don't need a gym or fancy equipment. You just need one movement, 1 minute, one small choice to start. Remember, your body doesn't age because of time. It ages because it stops moving. So pick one of these 6 habits and start tomorrow. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these movements speaks to you the most? Have you ever tried Radio Taiso before? Share your thoughts below. Your story might inspire someone else in our Naturally Strong 60 community. And if this episode helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep moving, naturally, joyfully, and strong.